it was somewhere probably about March or April-ish,
Oh,
maybe even a little bit later, probably April. And if you look, does anybody have their notes on direct variation?
I'm still on one. I do.
Yeah, you should never really throw away. Who's got direct variation? Somebody have direct variation written down there? If something varies directly, that simply means as one thing goes up, the other thing goes up. As one goes up, the other goes up. Okay? For example, if you looked at the formula, the distance formula, distance equals rate times time. Wait, maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's. No, let's not go with that. Let's not go with distance equals rate times time. Let's go with, how about the money you earn? You know, if you have a job and you're making, let's say, the new minimum wage, which is going to be $13 an hour.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Okay. Direct variation says this, okay, the hours you work, direct variation says the hours that you work, if you work more hours, you get paid more money. You work 1 hour, you make $13. You work 2 hours, you make $26. You make 3 hours, you make $39. This is all pre-tax, by the way. This would, your $13 would end up being like $6 by the time Uncle Sam takes his share, but that's neither here nor there. This is $52 and so on and so on. As your hours go up, so does your pay. If I was writing a formula for this, your formula would be money equals what? Hours times what? 13, correct. Okay, and that is where we get our direct variation equation. This is good to write down because you won't remember this any other way. The direct variation equation is this, that y divided by x equals k. Y divided by x equals k. Okay. Over here, our constant, the number that didn't change, which is what the letter k is. Letter k is the constant of variation. I'm going to spell constant right just because. Our constant of variation in this equation over here was 13, because that's the number that never changed. $13 equaled how much money I made, which was the y, over the hours I worked. Correct? I mean, if I took this right here and took 39 and divided it by 3, I'm going to get 13. If I took 52 divided by 4, I'm going to get 13. Now, you being smart people here, Kyle, if I have what I have, y over x equals k, you being smart people can change this formula around a little bit any way you want to, right? If I wanted to solve this for y, and get the letter y by itself, what would I do to get the letter y by itself? Ava?
X times k.
Right, you multiply both sides by x over 1. So y equals k times x. Okay. This is the same as this. This formula and this formula are the same thing, just written in different ways. That, children, was direct variation. Other things that vary directly, or direct examples of direct variation, the distance goes up based on, if you go faster, your distance goes up, right? Direct variation. What else? What other things go up? Usually the amount of time you spend studying, your grade goes up. The amount of sleep Taylor gets,
And then below.
the number of times she falls asleep in class. Oh, wait, no, that'd be indirect variation. The amount of sleep you go, the fewer times you fall asleep. That's actually what we're gonna talk about today. Alright, most things that we talk about are direct variations. It's common sense, you know, the more you study, the better your grade is. Your grade goes up. The more you work out, the stronger you get. You know, just about anything, most of the things that we think about are direct variation. Now, we're gonna pause right there.